My name is Lena. Happy New Year's to you. I am coming this new year to do something a little bit different. I normally do my inspirational vignettes in writing, but since this is a new year, I am going to attempt to be more verbal about it. I can tell you now, I am camera shy, and I kind of like doing things in the background, but this is a new year, so I'm going to try something a little bit different. Okay. My inspirational vignette as the title is called Don't Look Back. And it's coming out of Genesis 19:14. And it goes, "And Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, 'Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city.' But he seemed as one that mocked to his son-in-laws." As we go into the new year with high aspirations and high expectations of the promises that awaits us, we can't hold on to something that is impossible to hold on or go with us. One great preacher said 2016 will be the same as in 2015 if you do the exact same thing with the exact same people. Amen. I don't want to hear the words, "I told you so." "I told you so" is a phrase that is along the same lines as Luke 17:32 when Jesus says, "Remember Lot's wife?" I ask you, beloved, do you remember Lot's wife? We know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, the city that God destroyed for being very wicked and vile, the city where Abraham couldn't find any righteous folks. Beloved, that was the thing. God wasn't destroying the city. God was destroying wicked people that made their city into social wicked living. God did promise to save Abraham's nephew Lot and his family. The promise was sure only if they would leave the city and head for the mountains. Your promise awaits you only if you leave certain people and look to the hills. And so Lot gathered up his daughters and his wife as he fully warned his two sons-in-laws to escape for their lives and leave that wicked city because it will be destroyed. The two son-in-laws laughed at him being stuck in play mocking mode and joined their wickedness and mocked Lot. Think about this. Lot was a prophet of God. The angels of God gave him a specific message from the Most High. If someone tells you something as serious as death, you cannot tell if that someone is serious. And so Lot and his wife and two daughters ran out of the city towards the mountains. Their only instructions were to escape by not looking back. They were to move forward. Yes, I remember Lot's wife. Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. She disobeyed her husband and her God-given instruction for her destiny. She believed enough to get out of the city, but not enough to reach her destination. Why did she look back? That is the next question to ask, because that is where Jesus wants our focus to be. Jesus tells us to remember Lot's wife. Jesus wants us to be aware of what happens when you don't want to walk away from something that is going to kill you. Lot's wife was fully forewarned about the destruction of their city, and each of them had an individual responsibility to not look back. I'm pretty sure she heard and smelled fire and brimstone burning flesh as they echoed agony, screaming for help. I consider that as an execution of God revealing himself to us that will encourage us to believe and continue to believe the promise of our destination. God was faithful to his promise. However, Lot's wife was being unfaithful. So that is why she looked back. She didn't perish for a lack of knowledge. She perished for a lack of faith. She enjoyed that wicked lifestyle. Maybe she enjoyed her son-in-laws. You know what Lot's daughters did as virgins to him. This is where the faith of Lot sustains him. Even if Lot was holding her hand when she turned cold to stone and couldn't move forward and lost the grip, Lot didn't have the time to look and assess her stubbornness and rigidity. He fully understood his instructions to escape to the mountains. Had he stopped, he may have inadvertently looked back and forfeited his promise and destiny that awaits him high on the mountaintop. Lot understood that he must look forward and not look back. Lot's wife was not the only one who was fully forewarned about the prophecy. Jesus wants us to remember Lot's wife. However, my questions to you now is, do you remember Lot's son-in-law? They never believed and never was moved to believe because they loved their lifestyle. They received the prophetic word of the coming destruction. They disregarded God's commands and their punishments were sure, swift, and inescapable. They too perished. When God is executing his revelation knowledge of himself to you, you don't have the time, strength, or ability to pressure or force someone into believing what God has revealed to you, especially if it was revealed the same time. You must move forward and not look back. Jesus is telling us that those who toyed with their ideas were stuck in play mocking mode, joking and marrying, mocking and eating and building. They were building the very thing God wanted them away from. Destruction fell on Sodom and Gomorrah the same way it fell on the days of Noah, because they all had that same toy mindset to not to believe the prophets of God. I am confident by now we have all been given individual personal instruction throughout the year to enhance our lives for the upcoming year 2016 to move forward. Let us take God, reveal a knowledge of himself by all the sermons we have heard, all the miracles we have saw, and all the prophecies that we were given, and take them as full warning catalysts to propel us to our promise of destiny. Those who are stuck in the 2015 mindset will be stuck in that play mocking mode, and night will fall. And God promises finally closes out that night that leads into the miracle of 2016. In 2015, you will never be able to see again. You will never be able to see those miracles again. Let us faithfully walk to the mountaintop of our promises in 2016, keeping our eyes fixed on the prize and press towards the mark of the high calling of Christ in Jesus and move forward. Okay. Move forward.